this is my last video for the night. Do want to let y'all know we're going to be discussing the ladies who list Atlanta, okay? Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also share the video, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this grand opening, grand closing, okay? So we finally see what the money issue is between Kiana and Robin, right? So Kiana was like, you was trying to charge me $13,000, okay? That's the number at 500 times the 26, 27, whatever it was, listings or whatever that she wanted Robin to hold. Robin was like, no, 500 flat. Now, y'all, I don't know who lying. I don't know who telling the truth, but Robin was like, no, girl, you played yourself because it was $500 flat. The vibe I get from Kiana is it don't matter if it would have been $1. Anything other than free, she would have had an attitude with Robin. I just don't see where Kiana sees it for Robin. Like the what she said to her husband about Robin, she's like Robin. She's always like Robin. Child, well, I'm searching for where she like Robin at because I don't think she do or whatever. So, but Kiana's like, I know what I heard, but I'm gonna let her have it. And I feel like, but if you confident on what you saying, why you gonna let her have it? Hold her feet to the fire like, no, Robin, that ain't what you said, Mom. Don't try to change it up now because we in front of these cameras. Don't try to change it up now because you want to try to move on in the next business adventure, right? Clear it up. Stand on it. Make her stand on it. If that's what she said, but Robin was like, no, $500. But like I said, once again, I feel like it don't matter what Robin would have did. Anything other than free, 99, Kiana would have had a problem. She wanted her to do it on some friend stuff, but I don't see where they friendships. Just like I don't see where Robin and Crystal friendships. They're not giving me best friend. Like, baby, this is surface level best friends. Is what that is, which is basically the equivalent of a glorified associate, okay? But we're gonna get into that, okay? Then we see Kiana calls Crystal, Kira to have lunch with her so they can discuss, right, and catch up. And I just want to know, who told Crystal to put on that outfit? Who told her? Baby, she was uncomfortable, I was uncomfortable, my TV was uncomfortable, and Xfinity was uncomfortable bringing me that. Okay, who told her to put that on? I'm just too outdone. Girl, no ma'am. It looked too small for the boob. The color was cute. The color was beautiful and popping on her skin. But it wasn't made for her. Okay, it just that just wasn't it. Then maybe it was the way she was sitting up there. It just gave me all sorts of, I shouldn't have put this on. Okay, so they sitting up there talking or whatever, and once again, Crystal's sitting with the ops, which is Kira and Kiana, because they ain't your friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like your friend, and that's supposed to be your best friend. But whatever. So Crystal, Quasimodo. You know what I'm saying? Kira, I just can't. I don't know who I want to talk. I done started off with Crystal, then I done went to Kira. Let me say this about Kira. Kira had the audacity, right, to say that Robin was acting like a child. You know what I'm saying? And she's immature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Robin's immature? Really? You might not like the way she handled it, you know, that she really paid you dust about what you was talking about. But Robin's immature? Let's not call somebody immature when you're mad about essentially an Instagram unfollow. If that's not the most immature bullshit I have ever heard in my life, Kira, go away from me with this, because that's stupid. It seemed like to me, Crystal, right? Because she already set it up in episode 1 talking about how Robin does not play well in the sandbox. And then there's rumor that her and Kiana have something else going on. So I feel like maybe Crystal and Kiana are trying to take over and do Robin's idea. Maybe we'll have to see that on season 2, what exactly the business venture is that they're doing. But it seemed like there was a plot to make Robin seem like she was the bad guy in this season, right? And so everybody's just, well, not everybody, but they're following along with that. Because, girl, you mad about an Instagram unfollow, but you calling this lady immature. Okay, 2-year-old. You're calling her immature, but you rushing out of the building while you was in the building with B. Simone, because there's another agent I don't want to see. That was unprofessional, and that's immature. Because at the end of the day, if she was in that building, she would have climbed, you would have climbed. Hi, how you doing? And keep it moving. Or better yet, be so deep enthralled in your business and seeing what your client want, which I see B. Simone did purchase something with Kira, so hats off to that, right? Be so enthralled in your client and what she didn't like about that place, because ultimately she didn't choose that place. It was too small for her, that you don't even see her. I'm just saying. But she's immature. So then, Crystal, old Quasimodo looking ass, you know what I'm saying? Her slip is showing, you know what I'm saying? Because Kiana done told them she met with Robin, and basically, you know, squashed it, settled it. Y'all, I was trying to put 2 words together because I wanted to say both of them, child, and got a little tongue tied. It happens from time to time, all right? And she let them know. So if we see Crystal in the court, do I think that they really settled their differences? No. I'm not jealous or anything that they told. Girl, yes you are. If you wasn't jealous, you wouldn't have to say it. Your slip showing, Mo. Pull it back up under your skirt. That hideous ass skirt you got on anyway. Don't buy no more outfits like that, Crystal. They don't suit you. Or buy it in the right size or something. That one just, anyway. Lord, I don't want to go in on how this lady look, but she really pissed me off, y'all. She really pissed me off. I'm not jealous about how they talking or whatever. Then Robin hasn't called me. Well, bitch, why you ain't call her? You the one who triggered her. You said in your therapy session you realized that you keep telling her she's triggered, actually triggered her. So why, since you started it between you and your friend, you sat there with the ops. You did not follow your friend out to speak to her, to make sure she was okay. You didn't have her back. You didn't do any of that. So why you ain't reach out to your friend? But then again, you said she have, she not, you have, you answering. But according to Robin, you ain't did none of that, Jack. And I'm tempted to believe Robin more will go in details as far as the season goes. I'm sure to see who called who or who didn't call who or who blocked who unblocked, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't giving friend vibes. You feel like you're better than Robin. Oh, I can have relationship with women, and you can't. I'm better than you. You want to keep Robin down here because you feel like up here, and you want to make sure these ladies stay mad with Robin. So you feel like you're better than that, and she don't play well in the sandbox with women according to you. So you want to keep her here and you're here, so you're more on the ladies level. But I see you for the snake issue, do. But we gonna talk. You know that snake shit you did. And then you want to be on Twitter, down to the Twitter. They're more mad about a conversation than they are about a hit. Girl, you act like Robin punched you in your face. But the way you going on and on and on about this hit, Robin need to punch you in your face. You want to act like you, Robin said, stop it. Not saying she should have put her hands on you, but girl, come on now, you was all in, you're triggered. Girl, you know, if my friend was in my face saying you triggered, I'd be like, bitch, tell me I'm triggered one more time and I'm going to show you triggered. I'm going to show you triggered. And then we probably would have ended up fighting. But you know what? My friends would have never did that. My friends would have told her, bitch, sit the fuck down and back up off of her. This is not the time or the place for that. My friend wouldn't let no just come at me. I'm just saying. Okay? My friends wouldn't have did that. But I'm going to digress. So anyway, she's sitting in the confessional saying, you know, how Robin ain't called her. All of this, and she's not jealous, you know what I'm saying? And then she starts talking about Tiffany and how she don't like Tiffany, you know, and how Tiffany shouldn't have said anything because she doesn't know Rob and all of this. And I'm like, nah, Crystal, that ain't why you mad with Tiffany. You mad with Tiffany because she saw you for your works. You mad with Tiffany because she called out your bullshit. That's what you mad about. You were supposed to look like, oh, I'm endearing and I'm trying to calm my friend down, even though you were the one provoking her. You wanted to seem like you was the savior, meanwhile get it started. So these ladies can continue to not like Robin, but will see you in a better light. And Tiffany saw you for your works and peeped your game. She called a spade, and that's why you don't like her. She ain't trigger you. You just don't like when people can see you for the do dirt bitch you are. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's why you went behind that lady back trying to steal that lady custom. That lady Klein, not custom. Trying to steal that lady Klein. Snake ass bitch. Ooh, I don't. Crystal, go to hell. Go to hell, back, and there again. Because you full of shit. But anyway, I'm going to keep it moving. All right. Kiera had a meeting with one of her clients. And y'all, I really be, when she come on the screen, I really be like, because I'm just really not feeling her. Like, if she came back next season and she missed a couple episodes this season, I would not care. It would not bother me. She would not be missed on no level. For me. For me, she would not be missed on no level, right? But we see the client whose house she already sold. I believe the house was $2 million, and the client went back and made $1 million or another $2 million and upgrades. That house was, y'all, that house was nice. The house was nice. And I'm thinking to myself, like, $2 million. Now, what is the commission on a $2 million house? All right, Kiera, you around there selling. And that's good. I'm never going to hate on a woman doing her thing. I'm never going to hate on anybody doing their thing and making, you know, their business. And apparently she does a really, really great job. She showed us how she did the closing and did a big old party for him. I actually saw a promo that she did with the celebration she had for B. Simone when she closed. So these ladies are closing, okay, on properties and houses and things like that, right? So shout out to her for that. And like I said, she must be good at what she do, because the man wants to have her do another house for her, because he wants to retire his mom. And baby, if that man ain't got no wife, no girlfriend, no side piece or anything like that, I promise y'all, after Friday night episode, baby, they in his box. They in his inbox, his DM on the prowl. Baby, they about to act like they truckers and try. You need a dispatcher. Baby, they about to contact that man so they can get them $1 million house too. Sir, don't do it. Use hot sauce like Drake. Okay. But that was good. I was glad to see that she, even though I don't like her, all right, even though I feel like she mad over some childishness, I am glad to see, you know what I'm saying, that she, that she's selling. Okay. Now let me see what else I got here. Robin, of course, we see her client. Y'all, I forget the man's name. But anyway, she goes for the list, and baby, the man is out of town. He let her know, baby, I'm going with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You need to fix your attitude. But when he comes back in town, they do meet. Okay, they meet up together to talk about what was going on. And she like, you know, y'all use, he tells her, she's like, you gonna give me my listing back? And he said, baby, it's sold. It's sold. It was a cash deal. It's sold. And you know what sold at the video you made? And I was like, ooh, if that ain't rubbing salt in the wound, I'd be like, okay, where my check? How that girl say? That's how I've been. No lie. If your relative didn't show the place, didn't do nothing, and use my video that I paid my cute coin for, sir, I'm gonna need you to run me a percentage of that. Because ultimately, she just did the paperwork. The legwork, which was done by me, is which sold. But I keep telling her, you gonna have to eat some shit. I'm gonna have to eat some shit. And then we see her in the confessional like she been doing this 20, 11 years, right? And she done ate enough shit. She ain't eating shit no more. And I kind of understand that. Like, if I've been doing this 20, 30 years and we've been doing business forever, not 30, I mean, she ain't 30 years, but y'all get what I'm saying. I've been doing this forever and my name is what it is, and I'm selling the prices that I'm selling. Like, I ain't about to eat too much more shit, but I do feel like, you know, how she was talking to that man. I just hope she don't talk to all her clients like that. But you can tell they have some type of relationship and closeness, because as she said, that's her number one client. They've done a lot of business together. But it comes to a point in time where people have to show you, like, I don't care how much business we did together, you're going to respect me. Because we did this business together doesn't mean that you're entitled to what I have. Does not mean that I owe you anything, and which he don't owe her. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like whatever happened with him and Robin, you know what I'm saying? Like he told her, she needs to control her temper, watch her mouth fall in. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, right? I really feel like whatever happened between him and Robin, he did this to teach her a lesson, right? Because in turn, he turned around and gave her the rest of his properties, okay, to list for him, and an office space that she's gonna have list for him. So baby, that's what, residential and commercial. So he about to, you know, introduce her to commercial, which I don't know if she was already doing commercial property, because she didn't speak about commercial. But if she didn't, baby, now he breaking her into that lane, right? And you know, when you too good for millionaires, baby, they introduce you to their millionaire friends, right? So once you get his little commercial, his friend might be like, who was your realtor? Okay, so he's essentially putting more money in her pocket. And I high-key think he probably gave her some little coins since her video was shown, right? Now let me pause and say this. Of course, before I make this announcement, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified, okay, when I have posted another video, as well as share the video, okay? A lot of people talk about you don't see them selling a lot of homes, but like I said, Kira posted that B. Simone, so we saw the client that Kira also had that sold, that bought that house and now wants to buy another house for his mom. We also heard how Robin basically have the G building, whatever the building is, downtown Atlanta sold up. She's selling them condos left and right. And when them people ready to move, they call it a sell it again for them, right? I would say this: if I wasn't a person with millions, that's a, you know, like B. Simone is a celebrity, right? But if I wasn't that type of person and I was just a regular person that had, you know, my companies or whatever, and I had millions, like, okay, you can say you're selling me a house. You might can even show the house that you're selling me, but I don't want my face on TV. You might have a lot of people like that. And so I don't mind not seeing a lot of the houses being sold, because they're talking about what's being sold, right? And then you do have some people on there that's willing to show the process, so they are talking about listings. So for that, you know, I feel like we have to think about the other people who's not on the show. Did they want their face to be a part of this? Because baby, you know, some people don't know, you know, like the people who you grew up with when you was younger, or you was friends with when you was younger, and you kind of separate from, or some family members that you don't know, and then you been on this show and they find out you got millions, baby. Now everybody love you, and now you got to be cussing folks out. You know what I'm saying? Because now they won't need something from you. So, you know, some people want to keep that kind of stuff private. That would just be me. But I'm going to digress and get back to the show. But I do think, you know, that him and Robin has a different type of relationship, and he respects Robin. And that's why he gave her that. I just want her to go ahead and make sure that she gets everything done the way she needs to get done and handle her business so she can go forward. Okay. Then Crystal go ahead and have a meeting with what's her name? Kira. Baby, she got the wine, she got the lobster. Baby, she plowed her like she would plow her man for an anniversary, baby. So we see them get up there, get to talking. They doing their you know, their little backstory, saying how they broke up with a relationship, this, and the third. Kira was like, she had prayed to God about the sign for the man, and then the next day, her house had burned. And I was like, girl, if the Lord had to burn your house down for you to get rid of that man, girl, you should have been got rid of him. Because, Lord, could it have been any other signal? Any other signal. Not burn my house down, Lord. But whatever, I'm glad she ain't with the man. Crystal, like, you know, oh man, I don't even know why Crystal, I don't remember why, y'all, she said it. I don't remember why Crystal, man, broke up with her, but child. Okay. And I'm just saying, and I ain't wishing no heartbreak on nobody. You know, I'm not that heartless. I'm not like that. But the fact of why we was at this meeting, why we want to act like we just here bonding and getting to know each other, okay? I ain't forgot why we was here, number one. Number two, both of you just fugazi for me. You know what I'm saying? Because Kira, you got all this smoke for Robin, but you have yet to bring up the unfollow for Crystal. Why you don't have the same attitude and energy towards Crystal unfollowing you? So who told you? Who put the battery in your back to be mad at Robin for the unfollow? Because you don't have nowhere near the same type of energy for Crystal with the unfollow. We selectively mad at people for unfollowing each other? Because both of them unfollowed you. But you got all the time in the day for Crystal. You don't have no smoke, no energy, no nothing for Crystal. You very low-key, you lightweight when it comes to Crystal. But anyway, so Crystal was like, listen, I know you with Tiffany, yada, 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 but you got enough sales and enough business to go around. Go ahead, slide some over them over here. You going to swallow with Quasimodo as us or what? You going to sign with Quasimodo as us or not? That ain't that lady name for her thing. I think it's like Kimber and Associates or something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But essentially, she trying to take that lady business. And I'm like, at the end of the day, that's off limits. That's her client. But y'all remember Tiffany said when she was about to have a baby or something, Crystal called her and was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You about to be laid up. Don't worry about that. Take care of your baby. Slide your clients over here. Like, that's what she was going to do. Right? And now, y'all, unless she had a C-section and was bed bound or something like that, listen, I understand after you have a baby, you know, there's certain things you're supposed to do. But baby Tiffany had a husband. She ain't by herself. She could have scheduled them arrangements around when her husband was gonna be there or whatever, and child went had him drop her off, him and the baby sit in the car in the air conditioning or another office or whatever, sign them papers and go ahead, go about her business and go back home. You know what I'm saying? Crystal, you a snake. You a gutter snipe like Iyanla Vanzant, mother Iyanla. You a gutter, you girl, I couldn't fool with you. I could not fool with you, and honestly, I wonder how this is gonna affect your business. Right? Because you're going to want to be in something with other people. And like I said, you and Kiana have other things going on. But me, as a real estate agent, if I saw you doing that and being that kind of sneaky to somebody, because just because you don't like them, I wouldn't trust you. I would do no business with you. That's just me. That's just me. But I'm pretty sure other people out there going to do business. Like I said, I see you and Kiana doing something. But it gives me... if you and Kiana doing the same thing that Robin was trying to introduce the ladies to do, which I'm glad that man told her don't do, you know what I'm saying? It gives me, you done took Robin's idea. You put the battery in them ladies' back, right? For them to not like Robin, so you can go ahead and capitalize on it. And if that's what you did, and if that's what you and Kiana are doing, y'all some bottom of the barrel bitches for that. Because come up with your own goddamn ideas. Now, if y'all ain't doing it, then I'm sorry for calling y'all. No, Crystal, you still bottom of the barrel for trying to steal that lady client like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that girl have enough listings to go around. That ain't why you did that. You did that because you got a problem with Tiffany. You mad because Tiffany had Robin back over yours. You mad because Tiffany saw you for your works. And that's why you doing what you doing. Don't be on Twitter tweeting nothing. And I see it because girl, I'm going to retweet your tweet and add you in your tweet and call you on your bullshit. Be mad at me. I don't care. Because you around here sitting around here like you Mother Teresa and you so much better than. When everything about you reads 100% totally insecure. Because if you were secure in who you were, you can understand what other people would feel like that was wrong. Her giving her opinion wouldn't upset you like that. The way it did now, you won't be around here stealing clients. But whatever. Child. All right. But I'm glad that man told Robin. I know I done left that scene, but I'm going to go back. I'm glad that man told Robin, don't do it with those other ladies. You know what I'm saying? Do it yourself. Do it yourself and let them come to you. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that group of ladies, but Once you get out here and get your thing going, you're going to have people wanting to come and work for you. Then you decipher like that. And like Robin said, these ladies seem to think we have to be friends in order to do business. Now, we ain't got to hang out. We ain't got to have a cookout. We ain't got to have wine. We ain't got to go to the club. I ain't got to christen your children. You ain't got to christen my baby. This is about business and making money. But clearly, Robin, a lot of these ladies don't see it for you. Now, maybe it's going to change throughout the season, but they ain't fucking with you like that. So, therefore, you don't need to fuck with them like that. Make your money on your own. If you're doing well on your own, build your brokerage up to where it's going to be and get some valuable people who will actually want to come and work, do interviews. And child, move your business on over to Tiffany, since Tiffany trying to still kill. You move your business on over to Tiffany because your glorified associate, because y'all ain't best friends. That shit is very surface level. Because me and my best friends could be mad at each other, but guess what, baby? We're going to end up calling. We're going to end up talking. And we're going to talk to it with each other before we talk to it about any outside. Period. Make me sick. Both of y'all. Because Robin, I'm going to get on you too in a minute. So after that, you know what I'm saying? We see Tiffany has completed she's doing her relaunch or whatever, her grand opening from her upgrades or whatever she did to her agency. And she gives her husband, Jeff, his flowers, baby. That's right. Get that man his flowers while he here. Don't send him at the funeral over no casket where he can't hear. And that was really nice to see, you know, her see how her husband support her. I was like, girl, don't cry. I'm so glad you got a good man, Celie. I'm so glad. Hey, Jeff, thank you for supporting her. I was crying with her, especially after everything she had said she been through and her husband still there. Now, child, is he still there because he don't work? Because, you know what, I ain't even going to think negative. I ain't going to talk negative about that lady husband. I ain't going to do that. But I'm glad that she got some support. But, Jeff, you better not just be around them for the money. Because then I'm going to drag you. All right, so we see that. Of course, Tiffany does not invite Crystal. And I don't blame her. She want good energy and good vibes. And she know Crystal don't see it for her. And she don't see it for Crystal. And that's the, like, I am so here for that on reality TV. Even though we are an ensemble cast, if I don't fool with you and you don't fool with me, guess what? This is going to be one scene you don't get a paycheck off of. Because I ain't invite you to my shit. Like, can we normalize that? Because that's real reality. If I don't with you and you don't with me, I don't vibe with you, you don't vibe with me, I'm not inviting you to my stuff and you ain't inviting me to yours. And even if you do invite me to yours, baby, I ain't coming. Say your invitation, Mom. I ain't coming. Okay? That's that on that. And then so Kira does let Tiffany know about Crystal's slick ass move. Okay? She does let her know what she tried to do. You know what I'm saying? And Tiffany like, damn, I knew this bitch was trifling. Basically, you know what I'm saying? She ain't said that on TV. That's my interpretation of what she said. Okay? So she like, yeah, I knew she was trifling. That's why she ain't here. So then Robin comes up and she asks the girls to take a picture. She even asked Kira to get in. And Kira like, no. On one hand, I'm like, Kira, girl, just take the picture. It's not that serious. But then on the other hand, I'm like, all right, Kira, I feel you. You don't fool with her. You don't with her. You mad because she unfollowed you on Instagram. So I'm not about to be in your picture. Cool. Stand on it. I'm glad you stood on it. But I want you to stand on the same thing with Crystal. I want you to stand on it because you have yet to call her down to the carpet. You have yet to make her approach the bench and be held up in contempt of court. You have yet to do that. And I'm ready. I need you to do that. I need you to do that. If it's that serious about an unfollow. Okay. So then Robin even asked her, do you want to take a picture? I'll take the pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a picture if you want to get in the picture. No. All right, cool. Whatever, Robin, keep it moving. So then we see Robin and Kiana go to talk, and I'm looking like, Robin, why are you even talking to Kiana? Mo, she don't see it for you. So she starts saying how she believes that Crystal, who came highly recommended from her ex-boyfriend, I was like, not highly recommended from her ex-boyfriend. What is going on here? Okay, she came highly recommended from her ex-boyfriend, and she believes that Crystal only wanted to be her friend because she wanted to make sure she wasn't, her man wasn't playing like they was friends, you know what I'm saying? And they was really lovers and friends, okay? But y'all know that Lil Jon song, Lovers and Friends. So that's what she said. And I'm like, okay, even if that's the case, her and the man not together no more. So why are you still her friend? And why would you want to do anything with her outside of anything else? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have kept a surface level. How did it go from that to becoming your best friend? But the show only so long. So maybe we'll get into it when them two finally talk. So, Robin says how she hasn't heard from Crystal. Crystal haven't called her and reached out to her. And Kiana, like, really? Because I talked to Crystal. And Crystal said that you have not called her, reach out to her. You got a block. She said, I don't have a block. She not blocked. She can call. She ain't blocked. So, baby, one of them lying. Somebody ain't, I don't know. I don't even care. I just want them to stop lying, talking about their best friends when it's clear they barely damn associates. Okay? They give me, I don't have nobody else that I can talk to. And I'm feeling some type of way, so I'm going to have a night where I done been started drinking some wine and I need to vent and get some stuff off my chest. And so I'm going to call you because you ain't got nobody else either to talk to. That's what that gives me. But Kiana's like, and here's why I say why Kiana does not see it for Robin, right? Because then Robin's telling Kiana how she feels. She like, red flag, red flag, red flag. If it's all of these other women, it's not all these other women, it's you. Which I agree with that to a certain point. But the reason why she don't, and they didn't get into that, but she was saying it's just hard for her to trust women, right? Because of things she's been through with women. But I'm at this point, I'm unclear if Kiana knows the full story about what she went through with the woman in her family. And that's what she was talking to, who she was talking about. Not necessarily those women or other women. At least that's what I took from it. I could be wrong. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me. Y'all know I want to hear y'all opinions anyway, right? But I feel like Kiana don't see it for Robin because you calling red flags on Robin when Robin comes and talks to you, but there's no red flags on Crystal. You don't see no red flags on Crystal. The fact that she sat with you and Kira while her best friend went out the door after she triggered her, while her best friend stood on the other team's side instead of hers. That don't show you no red flags about Crystal. Loyalty being the biggest red flag. The way everybody want to scream and holler about be loyal these days. I'm just saying. But, child, she just don't like Robin. Like I said, she don't see it for Robin. So then she tells Robin, well, can you understand it from her point of view? You hit her. Robin was like, and what's next? She did a Cynthia Bailey. And what's next? What else is going on? Now, Robin, you got to take accountability for hitting that girl. You should have kept your hands to yourself. You got to take responsibility for hitting that girl. Okay? Then you ain't never thought about it from her point of view. Now, as far as the point of view of her hitting you, yeah, you hitting her, yeah. I can see you thinking about that, how she felt after that part. But everything that happened before that, I'm with Robin. Y'all like, hell no, she my friend. She's supposed to be loyal, but she want to use my faults against me and tell me I'm triggered instead of jumping on them and be like, come on, let me come talk to you. Let me pull you to the side, girl. Remember what we here for. Tell them we gonna table there and talk about that. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? She ain't moving love as far as her friend was concerned. That ain't what she did. So I feel like, what Maya Angelou say, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. Child, believe her, Robin. Both of y'all need to move on. Y'all ain't, like I said, y'all ain't best friends anyway. But I digress. So that's how that kind of went off. And then she was talking about, well, hey, she was like, you seen the baby, basically, you know what I'm saying? I tried to extend the olive branch by at least starting off with the picture with the baby. And she was like, well, listen, Canada was like, look, girl, she ain't featuring you. She don't like you. She wants you to leave her alone. That's how she feel about it. All right, because she was like, well, okay. And then she knocks on the window and, they calling her to come. So that's what we're going to pick up next week, child. And I hope we can get whatever this is about this damn Instagram, unlike, whatever. I hope we can get that settled because this don't need to be a recurrent theme through our own people. Carlos King, whoever producing this, right? Please, I hope this Instagram unfollow It's not a recurrent theme throughout the whole thing, or why these ladies can't get along. Please fix that. Please. Thank you. But y'all, once again, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back next week with another ladies who list Atlanta. And child, y'all know during the week I'm going to be coming with some more stuff. Now, let me go watch these Sister Wives tell all y'all. And then I might get on here again and tell all. Because I don't like that Cody. Okay? I don't like his ass. All of them need to leave him and Robin and take their money with them. Anyway, y'all, let me go watch that. I'll see y'all next time.